and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolks said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
This afternoon. Don't panic, there's plenty of time. Get your dress, Dad.
Now, hold on, Granny. What's all the commotion?
I'm just helping Ellie get ready for her date with Troy Apollo. Now, for the wedding, I think right here.
Well, now, ain't you being a mite previous? This is the first date. The boy's just coming over to go swimming.
Wait till you see the eye-popping bathing suit I made for Ellie. He'll propose between his howdy and his duty.
Ellie's already got a bathing suit.
Not like this one. Ellie, get down here and model your new suit for your pa.
I hope you didn't make her one of them new bikinis Jethro's always talking about.
Golly, I might have. I copied it from the last movie magazine that Pearl sent me from back home. Here I am.
Sure ain't no bikini.
It's right off the cover of Cinema Sirens. Clara Bow was wearing it.
Granny, I'd rather wear my regular bathing suit.
No more bare legs. When a boy sees that much skin showing, he's liable to think you're something other than a lady.
That's why you'll think I'm a fella.
Don't believe that's going to be a problem.
Oh, Pop, tell Granny you don't look right.
Jed, tell Ellie it does so.
Now, hold on. I've lived around women long enough to know there's only one way to settle these things. Get somebody else to decide. Now, Mr. Drydale and Miss Jane is coming over this morning to get me to sign some checks. We'll ask them what they think.
What matters is what Troy Apollo thinks.
Don't worry, honey. He'd like you even if you was wearing a rain barrel.
One of them sure would be a lot cooler than this.
Oh, why don't you go up and stand by your window? That way you can catch a breeze and keep your eye peeled for Troy at the same time.
Really? Ain't you overdoing it a little for this fella?
Why? Just 'cause I put a few signs out on the front porch.
What signs? Suitors, line up here. Don't crowd. Make your marriage proposals brief. Others are waiting.
After he sees all these signs, he'll propose just so he won't feel left out.
Granny, I'm ashamed of you.
Well, Ellie Mae's gonna need all the help she can get. It won't be too long before she is a full-fledged spinster once she comes voting age.
Granny.
Then all she'll need is a shawl and a rocking chair and a canary.
Please stop. It's just a matter of time before she goes walking down that aisle all dressed in white.
Yeah, with hair to match.
Hello, Miss Babbitt. Granny. Howdy.
Greetings, all. Welcome, Troy Apollo. Is this for that young singer?
Yeah, he's got a blind date with Ellie Mae this afternoon.
Oh, wonderful. Blind dates are great. Always a lot of fun. And isn't that a fine-sounding name, Troy Apollo?
He's right anxious to meet Ellie, too, according to Mr. Cushing.
John Cushing of the Merchants Bank set this up? My competition?
That's right.
Oh, wait, Mr. Clampett. These blind dates never work out. The man's a total stranger. Only a weirdo would have a kooky name like Troy Apollo.
I never set much store by a man's handle. As far as there being strangers goes, they won't be once it's introduced. Oh, that Cushing. Well, that's right nice of him. Got me right in my heart, too. Well, let's go in and sign the check.
I'll get the goose quill.
Holy underhanded, low down. Now, Chief, you have been putting off getting Ellie a date. I rather suspected that one day Mr. Cushing would steal your thunder.
Who cares about my thunder? He's trying to steal the clap of the count.
Please don't stamp your foot again.
Why not?
It's very childish and extremely painful.
What do you know about pain? A few broken toes. I stand to lose my biggest account. That is pain.
Now, hang on, Chief. There's always the possibility that Troy and Ellie will hate one another.
Oh, what a joy that would be. But I just can't sit here and hope. I've got to do something.
Chief, you won't stand in the way of Ellie's happiness.
Of course not. But I'm going to find someone who will.
You mean competition for Troy Apollo?
Right. And he's going to get here first.
But who are you going to ask?
Oh, what does it matter? Some pleasant, nice-looking fellow. I'm going to start by asking Cary Grant.
Sorry there were so many checks to sign, Mr. Clapper.
Never thought spending money could be this tiring.
Before you go, I want you to look at Ellie's new outfit. Ellie Mae!
Howdy, Miss James.
Oh, hello, Ellie. My, that is a nice-looking little dress.
Miss Jane, it ain't a dress, it's a bathing suit, and we like your thinking on it.
Your honest opinion.
Granny, to be honest with you, it's absolutely archaic.
See, I told you she'd love it.
Oh, I'll get it. Chief.
Wait until you see who I found for Ellie. He just won the title. Mr. Clappett, I have a date for Ellie.
She already has a date.
When she sees this boy, she'll throw rocks at Troy Apollo. Ellie, here's someone very interested in meeting you. May I present Mr. Universe? Show them, Dave.
That fella a date for me, Pa?
That's right. Kind of unusual name, Dave Universe.
That ain't all that's strange. Look at his arms. Swole up twice the normal size.
Let's get out of here and let them get acquainted.
How? That Dave won't talk. He just stands there flexing his muscles.
Now just make yourself to home, Mr. Universe.
Thank you, and call me Dave.
All right, call me Jed. This here's Ellie and this is Granny.
Hi, Ellie. Granny.
Dr. Granny. And I hope you don't mind, but being a physician, I couldn't help noticing how you're, puffed up all over.
Puffed up? Yeah, well, I guess you could call it that. I used to weigh 90 pounds.
Oh, when did you first notice that your shape was changing?
Oh, I suppose within a week or two after I got the barbells.
The barbells, huh? That's what done all this?
Right. But enough about me. Ellie, why don't you get into a bathing suit?
I'm already in one.
Oh, I get it. You're wearing it under your sweatsuit.
What was that?
Don't say nothing. Remember, he's a sick man.
Will you hurry up, Miss Hathaway? It's hot out here with the top down.
Your concern is touching, Chief. But you have other worries. Something tells me that's Troy Apollo.
You're just too marvelous for words.
Mr. Apollo, I'm Melvin Drysdale.
The pleasure is all yours.
You are here to have a date with Ellie Mae Clampett, right?
You said it, ma'am. Where is she?
Look on the front porch.
Ellie Mae Clampett?
You said it, man.
Mr. Cushing told me she was a real dish. I should have asked him what. Look, I've got a recording session.
Why, you haven't even met Ellie.
Well, I wish I could. Give her my regrets and tell her to stay with her weightlifting. Maybe it'll help. Anyway, it can't hurt.
We're running a little late, folks.
Wouldn't you like to sit down and rest a bit, Mr. Universe?
Dave. And Ellie, I think we'd better get down to business. You know, I've only got this afternoon, and then that's it.
And you want to spend it with me?
That's right. I want to make you the next Miss Universe.
Well, Dave, I know you ain't got much time, but we just met one another.
Well, so what, Ellie? I can see you're a beautiful, charming girl. You've got a lovely figure, I think. That's good enough for me.
Thank you, Dave, but, I better go and see if Granny's got lunch ready.
No, there's everything in this book from baldness to bow legs, but not one word about barbell float.
Notice it's affecting the boy's memory, too. Can't seem to remember his name. Has to have Mr. Universe printed across his shirt.
I've got to find a cure for that ailment, but nobody seems to know anything about it.
Granny, why don't you try the AMA?
Of course. Aberdaster's Medical Almanac. I keep it in the kitchen, because it's got a dandy recipe in it for pecan pie.
Well, that Mr. Universe just up and asked me to marry him.
I should have known this would happen. You in that bathing suit would turn a healthy man's head.
Ellie, are you sure?
Well, he come right out and said he wanted me to be the next Miss Universe.
Next Miss Universe? Then he must be a widower.
The boy has had his share of trouble.
What am I gonna do?
Sure can't marry him. It's a shame, but I gather he ain't long for this world.
He said he only had this afternoon, and that was it.
You ain't got much time, Granny. Anything on barbells and medical almanac?
Nope. The only thing under B is bellyaches and blueberry muffins.
And I reckon it's beholden on all of us to see to it that his last hours are as comfortable as possible.
Howdy.
Hi.
I don't believe we've met. My name's Jethro.
You could have caused a lot of damage just then.
Nah, that bar's made of steel. I wasn't squeezing with all my strength.
Wait, Jethro. Mr. Drysdale warned. He told me about you.
They put you one up on me. I don't know nothing about you. What do you do mostly?
Look around and guess.
Well, let's see. Mr. Drysdale told you about me, huh? I know. You're a brain surgeon.
Try weightlifting.
Shucks. I don't need to. I already got plenty of muscles.
Yeah, and I can see where all of them are.
Say, you're a brain surgeon. How come you got Mr. Universe right across your chin?
Look, Jethro, I'm not a brain surgeon. My name is Dave. I'm a weightlifter, and I'm here to coach Ellie Mae. She's entered the Miss Universe contest.
Well, say, how about that? Anything I can do to help?
I don't suppose you'd leave.
Man, you don't have to worry about that.
Well, I left a couple of dumbbells out on the front porch. You think you could bring them back here for me?
Sure. What are their names?
Their names?
Well, I got to call them something.
They're dumbbells.
I'll be the judge of that.
What?
I don't believe in mean-mouthing folks just because they ain't smart as me.
Well, Granny's working on her cure. You go down there and keep Mr. Universe's mind off his trouble. Granny, do you see what I see?
I sure do, Jed. You got to admire his spunk.
Swole up as he is, that poor boy is trying to build himself a wheelchair. Is Ellie out by the pond with Mr. Universe?
Best I seen.
How you coming with your barbell cure?
Slow. I can't find a new laid buzzard's egg for it. There's always plenty of them around, except when you need one. Need it when you need one.
Howdy, Jed Clampett speaking. Oh, Mr. Cushion, we ain't seen this Troy Apollo fella.
Yes, Troy is here at my bank, Mr. Clampett. See, there's been a little mix-up, but he's leaving right now.
Well, Ellie's already got a... Well, I reckon Troy and her did have a date. I'll tell you what. I'll have Ellie meet Troy out in front of the house, and we'll work it out from there.
Fine, Mr. Clampett. Well, I'll be talking to you. Goodbye. All right. Now, the real Ellie Mae is expecting you at her place. And if you see that Drysdale again, run over his foot. Now, get up there fast.
Well, I can't go too fast, man. The top's down, and I just got my hair the way I wanted it.
Move! She'll be waiting for you out front.
Then comes my next favorite pet. That's Esmeralda, my goat.
Ellie,
And then my favorite pet of all, Cousin Bessie yonder.
oh yeah, she's a little beauty, all right. That's a very pretty bathing suit.
Hear that, Bessie? Dave said that's a pretty suit.
Speaking of bathing suits, Ellie, if you plan to be Miss Universe, you're gonna have to do something about that one.
I like you a lot, Dave. But I couldn't be Miss Universe.
Oh, now, Ellie, don't say those things. You're gonna have that title if it kills me.
Dave.
Now, come on, Ellie, we'll warm up with a few laps around the pool.
Okay. I reckon if you get toward a swimming, you sure won't have no trouble of floating.
Ellie Mae, get out of the water with that outfit on.
Oh, it's ugly, but it is a bathing suit.
Annie told me you shouldn't get it wet. I don't know why.
I do. It's commenced to squeezing on me.
What's wrong?
From the sound of it, it ain't stopped shrinking yet.
I gotta change. Excuse me, Dave.
Any friends of Dave's around? If you are, let out a yell.
Quit your bellery. This is a hospital zone.
A hospital zone?
I ain't got time to explain. I'm looking for a buzzard's egg. I might have to go outside of Beverly Hills to find one.
Well, you're standing in the right place. There's a car coming that's gonna knock you clean to Pasadena.
I think that might be Troy Apollo. Run, get Ellie.
Ellie?
Troy!
Was that Troy Apollo?
Yeah, but you can forget about him. He tore out of here like a scalded cat.
She didn't like the looks of the house.
Anyway, we gotta turn our attention back to Mr. Universe. He may be sick, but at least he's interested. That's my cure, Jed.
Hadn't you better turn the fire off so it'll cool down?
Oh, it is cool. You should have seen it bubble when it was hot.
Annie, that may cure barbell bloat, but it looks like it'll kill the patient doing it.
Oh, Mr. Universe is taking a chance. But either way, he gains. If it don't cure him, at least he's saved from a lingering death.
I believe I'd mentioned that to Dave. He may not agree he's getting all that good a deal.
Ellie's fetching him. But he better not pass this up. It's the best medical science can do for him.
There he is, Granny.
Right with you, Granny. As soon as I take a few of these nutrient pills, I'd fall over without them.
Well, you can forget them and the barbells, Mr. Universe. The end is in sight. One way or another.
Come on, Ellie. All we can do now is hope. Dave is in the hands of a specialist.
I want you to take this. Here.
Granny, if that's lunch, thanks, but I brought along my own special food.
What for?
Well, it's all I eat, you know, organic foods like soy biscuits and alfalfa and bone meal, ground kelp.
Dave, I think you eat nothing but that kind of stuff. It's maybe the reason you look like you do.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's that and the barbells.
I'm gonna fix you a decent meal before it's too late.
But, Granny, I don't have an appetite for regular food.
You ain't tasted it the way I fixed it. Here.
Granny, did you make this?
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I think I'll stick to the ground kelp.
They don't answer the knock. They must not be home.
They are home. And you are going to meet the real Ellie Mae Clampett, or I'm withdrawing my bank support for you. And that means you can say goodbye to your ambition to become United States Senator from California.
But even I can't win the election on my singing voice alone.
Go around back and find Ellie Mae. And to make sure you stay here, I'm going to take your car. I'll pick you up later.
Mr. Cushing,
Don't press me, Troy. I'm still not sure that America is ready for a senator who uses curlers and a hairnet.
Ellie, come on, let's go to work. Ellie!
I don't care how much my country needs me. It's not worth taking her out. I don't care if she is a snappy dresser.
Here I am, Dave. You feeling any better yet?
Ellie, I feel great.
Dave, you strain yourself. You hadn't ought to be lifting all that weight.
Ellie, where did you get all that strain?
Well, Granny says we're healthy because we always eat the right foods. Well, like for dinner, we usually have hog jows and collard greens and grits and...
Ellie, thank you, and I'll be back in a bit.
Okay, I'll straighten up while you's gone.
Jed, Mr. Universe is saved. My cure started to work. He's got his appetite back to normal food.
I didn't know he'd ever lost it.
You should have heard the things he was eating before he took my cure. But a bit ago, he came running in here hollering for triple helpings of my hog jows, collard greens, and grits.
Why, Granny? Now you better get started on your next cure.
What next cure?
For indigestion. Eating triple helpings, Mr. Universe is going to need it.
Start looking for another buzzard's egg!
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here.
This has been a Filmways presentation.
Viacom.